Oh, I pressed insert ad. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I when you start your live stream, the buttons move. So I went to click the share.
Are you
So
playing an opening
I
ad?
think so. It's terrible. That's it. Just you know what? It fits the story of what I'm about to do in this video. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, lessons learned. Let's promote. Hey, your live stream. Yeah. Stream is healthy. Oh, that's not a good start. It's not a good start. You start dropping frames as soon as you go live. That's ooh. Is the stream like don't do this in your game? Hello, Antheleon. Yeah, so there's our ISP is not wanting us to upload or something right now. The internet did go down for a second
Yeah,
today.
it did.
Oh man, this
It's
is
running smooth now.
all right. Well, I'm gonna do the best I can. This is gonna be a showcase of Adventure Field 3. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I don't like this game. I haven't even played it past the start screen, and I don't like this game. Let me tell you why. When you download this game, you have to install it. You get this file right here, and you have to install it, and it forces you to put it on Drive C. What if you have an SSD and you've got like very limited space on your SSD? You just want your OS to run on your SSD so that things boot quickly, right? So you've got the small SSD, and then you have a large hard drive where you put all your games. This game doesn't give a crap. This game doesn't care. It's forcing it. It's saying, you're going to put this on Drive C, and if you want to play it, you're going to install it. You know what you can do instead? You can make this run in an executable file without having to install it. So you don't need to make it your game have an installer. Installers are such a thing of the 90s. You know what else I hate about this game? Let me show you what happens. After you install it, you have this bullshit launcher. You've got Adventure Field 3 right here. Okay, your artwork, all that, that's great. You've got your unreadable logo. What does it even say? What do records? I don't know. I don't care. But don't do this. This is unnecessary. I'm aware that my ISP is probably going to kick me at some point, but I'm going to put out this vitriol until the ISP kicks me to let you guys know that this game, this whole setup, it could be a great game, but this whole forcing you to install it into Drive C, and putting up this Blizzard-like looking launcher is not good for your game. It's more like a malware than a software when you do it like this. Oh, anyway, let's move on and actually check the game out. So we have this launcher, right? It shows you the current version. You've got some game options. Well, okay, let's check full screen. Oh, what? An option with a button that does nothing? Yep, that's what it is. Full screen, mirror to TV, what the hell does that even mean? And of course it doesn't work. You have French dialogue? Great, nope, you don't. Psych, you don't. Is this stuff that is supposed to happen in the future? You've got fake options. So you have this bullshit fake launcher. It's fake. All it does is link you to their website. When you click on their website, it takes you to this shit right here, this DLC shop. So you're gonna be sent, before you even play the game, you're gonna be given the option to buy healing items and money in the game, and basically pay to win. These are just default assets too. Okay, these potions look different, but like these gold bars, these are straight from VX Ace. They're coins. I'm so frustrated. The ball's on the developer to do this, to put a DLC shop to buy items into your game, to buy power before you even play. Screw this idea. This is stupid, and I don't think anybody who does this sort of thing should be supported. It's like an XP developer, someone who's using RPG Maker, thinking that there's some sort of AAA developer putting in some garbage DLC, and the prices are atrocious. Anyway, so what buttons actually work? You can check for update. Whether that does anything or not, I have no idea. It probably doesn't do anything at all. But anyway, you can hit play, and it finally, after you install it, forced into your Drive C, and if you have a small SSD, then they don't give a crap. And the game is half a gig, which is fine in size, but still, forces it into your drive C. No option to change where you install it. It doesn't even need installer, but it has one. And then it has a launcher on top of that that puts you through their website. And then we finally get the option of full screen or window. So let's go full screen. Oh, enter doesn't work. You have to use Z or spacebar. I don't know why that. How's it going, Galactic God, Sparrow, So Sick Gaming, Soul Hero, Vera Claw, Antheline Studios, Samurai John? How are you guys doing today? Anyway, this is made with XP. I like that they made it that you can put it in full screen. So let's actually play the game. The game, like I said, the game could be fun. The game could be great. I don't know if it is or not. But the whole forcing you to put it into Drive C, forcing you to use their installer, and then the audacity to sell you items before you even get into the game is just atrocious. What's up, GRG? How you doing? Anyway, let me get the sound fixed. Oh gosh. I'm sure it's super loud. Jesus. How's that looking? Super duper loud. Oh my god. Anyway, that should be about right. Okay. No sound effects, just a very loud BGM going on. I have no idea what's happening. What is even happening? The sound was fine? Okay. Good, good. The screen is so small. Oh my god, when I full screen, look what happens on the display. When I full screen, it puts it into the little corner. This is top-notch full screen. So it looks like I'm not gonna full screen it. Let me alt enter. Does that fix what's going on here? Can I just dynamically resize the window? No, you can't dynamically resize the window. The full screen is epic. Epic. Oh, God. Okay, wait. I can actually get around this, though. Some games are like this. Let's drop some likes. Unlock options with DLC. The large screen is £5, guys. You guys get to pay $5. You got to pay $4.99 US to get the actual full screen. No, I think I can stretch. Hold on. Let me switch to some stuff going. Let me try something else. Hold on. Let me go like this. One second. I have to go here. And let's try this. I'm going to try to do a game capture because I do want to try to get this to be... I didn't realize it was going to be like this. Okay. Adventure Field. Okay, please find it. My game capture doesn't find Adventure Field. Okay, that's fine. Let's try a window capture instead. Let me just go to the properties of a window capture and select the application. Adventure Field. Does it? I think it might work. Is this going to capture it? Okay, there we go. I set it up with a custom window capture. So to me, it's a little tiny window, but at least you guys can see a stretched out window because I stretched it out on the display. How's it going, Mage? Is this game made by a dude who left EA? Because it looks like it. Dude, how long is this intro? Do we need this long of an intro? We've gone through like 5 seasons already. Even
5 seasons.
Yeah. We gotta exaggerate, I guess. Okay, is it gonna go to the title screen now? Hallelujah. Okay, let's start a new game. We've got new game, continue, and exit. New game.
It won't let me like your video.
It's not letting me. It's not letting you like the video.
No.
Whatever.
Every time I hit, like, it goes back down. See, it's staying now, but it'll go away. I've tried, like, several
Huh.
times.
What's up with that? And why is this taking so long? Is this just
Wait,
a black
it's letting
screen?
me like a lot. Hold on, I got you up to 9 likes now.
Is it just you that's doing that?
Yes, look at this. I'm gonna give you like
Is
a
it
million
bugged?
likes.
No, it went back down. Look, I
Yeah,
think it's just
so-
multiple people doing it. It's not bugged.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it is. Frick, I don't know. Choose the different. Oh my God! This music. This is Final Fantasy VI music. It's straight up ripped music.
Wow.
Listen to it. This is straight up ripped music. Well, there goes ad revenue because it's going to get claimed. Well, maybe not this track, but some tracks are just going to get straight claimed. I already know it. I'm not going to stop now, though. I mean, it'll get claimed, but that's fine. This is crazy, man. This is an awful, awful approach. Don't do this. Anyway, I'm going to put it on easy so that I can get as far as I can get. Can it be muted? Absolutely. And I do that. I try to stop the people who claim my video from making a penny, even at the expense of making so that I make nothing on it. Because I think that's the only way to stop these copyright hawks they don't own the content. They work on behalf of content license holders and content license holders essentially, and they basically go around scalping people's videos for like using any of their material and claiming hours of content for like 5 seconds of audio or. Can I mute the music before I start playing? It's already too late, Sparrow. I didn't know that they were going to rip music from other games. Some of it's fine. Some of it's fine. And in fact, when it does get claimed, I always do my best to fight it with the built-in tools. YouTube has some tools now that you can remove stuff, and then you can also mute if you're unable to remove, you can mute sections. So we try to do that. The mysterious sword had been taken away. No, it just says the mysterious sword been taken away. What the hell is this dialogue? And thousand years passed without the sword been seen again.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This is fantastic. If you think awful is good. 1,000 years until now. And I've got this little tiny window. I'm glad that you guys can see full screen. I'm playing on a tiny window. It is a massively overlong intro with ripped music and pay-to-win options before the game. With Vid do presents. You know, the dev does a terrible job of promoting their own name because it's illegible every time I've seen it pop up. I don't even know what it is. And Little Ben game. You don't need to say N for the word that starts with L. How about you take an English class? Or if you're going to be charging people for potions in your game, maybe you should put that to some English lessons. Or maybe hire an editor. I don't know. You brought the YouTube like bug up with Team YouTube. Thanks, Sparrow. Appreciate that. Saruk 2017. The Final Fantasy title font. Yep. The sword must be around here. Oh yeah, I have to use spacebar because they didn't want enter to be okay. Why? These humans don't even suspect a thing. I will not fail upon you, master. The DLC even had numbers wrong. You don't write a $sign after the number. Oh my god. Does the chat show up on this one?
No.
It's not showing up, huh? Darn it. I wonder if I could copy that. I can feel the sword.
McDonald's.
Yep. Too long have we sat in the shadows. Final disappointment. I wonder if I could... Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to do something here. I want to see if I can copy a couple of things from over here. The all chats. Can I copy this? If I right click this, am I able to copy this source and then put it over here and paste the source in here? Duplicate. And maybe now the chat box will appear. I'll test that because I want you guys to be able to be your words to be seen on the video as well. Let me make sure that this is. Hey, it works. Okay, so now I've got chat on this super stretched out improvised scene so that you guys can see this in full screen. Sorry for the little delay in that. I'll get back to the game. They've been hiding that sword for too long. There's no way I can let that sword in Era's hands. The time has finally come for us to rise. Who is he talking about? There's a 20-second delay between typing and reading, but it's good. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm doing my best here. It might be ISP or maybe just the delay. Oh, by the way, this is all set to auto run so far. Better get back sleeping. I have school tomorrow. Hey, Yami Hoon, how you doing? You will never take the sword. Let me go through here and go like that. You will have to kill me first. Navigate the battle menu. Okay. To attack, simply use the attack option. I mean, is anybody not going to know this? Select your target using the arrows and press the action. I mean, that's pretty given, right? Tutorials are good. I say use tutorials. It's smart. But don't... This is your enemy's HP and SP. You have to lower its HP to 0 to win. Alright, fight. And attack. The Dark Mage. Why are the arrows upside down? This is an hit. You don't have to use an for a letter that is not... Never mind. HP has been lowered successfully. Fight. Do I have any skills? Cure, multi-attack, rapid attack. Let's use this. Well, no kidding. I just said use a skill. So get this tutorial for a skill. Buffering. I'm getting shit on by our ISP. I'm getting shit on by Spectrum. Spectrum, get your act together. Stop raising our bill and then providing poorer, crappier service. I'm sick of it. I'm you, but no time for answers. Send the sword to the future. Why? He is dead. These are all Final Fantasy resources. Do it! What is even happening now? This game is utter garbage. I'm just gonna say it. This game is trash. Hard pass on it. Don't force it to be installed into your Drive C and launch and go through a website that tries to sell you potions. It tries to sell you in-game potions for real money. Sleeping again in class? No, get out of my class, young boy. It's so poorly translated. This is a disaster of a game. You always fall asleep in class. Bored of all this. That's what I am of your game. Now go. I'm really bored of all this. You know what? Me too. This is a shite game. So I'm over with class today, I see. I guess we don't need to worry about capitalization. Anyways, why does this screen keep glitching? Do you see this? It's like going bloop, bloop, bloop. It's jarring. This is a disaster piece. Exactly, Sparrow. Well put. What the hell? Shouts out to McDonald's. Oh my god, we got hit by a car. Is that game over? Please be game over. Oh, finally. I thought this game was never going to end. Jeez Louise.
Wow, that was a long game.
Jeez Louise, jeez. Continue? I mean, did we have a save? There's an auto save. How about that?
Did that game last like 5 minutes?
It was all intro and glitchy scenes with terrible writing. Do we have like a menu? There's no menu. Let me press all the buttons because the developer abandoned any convention of of controlling, like what you would expect from your fan base, your large group of people who are going to play your game are like RPG Maker game players and developers, and they've come to accept what buttons typically do things, but not this developer. They're like, screw it. No menu, and you have to use spacebar and arrow keys. And then it tells you to click things, but there's no mouse support at all. What a waste of time. Is it me or this fountain don't even move? Yeah, you don't know how to animate things. I get it. What are you even supposed to do? There's no narrative. It is locked. You're left outside of a McDonald's. You leave class, and there's cars that try to run you over. What are we playing? Frogger from 1988? That was a best-selling game for a long time. Frogger sold a lot of copies, actually. I would rather play Frogger than this game. What? How are we walking through the buildings? We're just walking straight through the buildings. Who needs collision?
Hey, the little girl playing jump rope is cute.
Don't do that. Don't try to salvage this game. It's
called trying to find a silver lining.
There's no silver lining. This is a disaster. The worst game I've ever played. I don't know. I don't think the dev is new. Epic Mightina. I don't think the dev is new. I think the dev doesn't give a crap. I think the dev just wants to make money selling potions. I think that's all it is. This is how much... There's no objective. What? I don't have a menu. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing you can do. Can I go back into where I came from? All the doors appear to be locked. I can't go home now. Mom and Dad are going to be mad. So you get kicked out of school. Did you see this car?
Ran you over.
This car just drives on the sidewalk. Apparently, I'm immune to it at that point. Wait, am I supposed to go here? This is a shop. We've got a new thing. Hi. Oh my god, they actually have a shop. It looks nice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Meat, cheese, bread, apple, milk. Why is it scrolling like that? Why does the shop kind of scroll like that? Yeah, you could get rid of that scroll. That doesn't need to be there. And what's my cancel button? Is it X? It's X. Okay, Z and X. All right, that's normal. Oh no, it's not Z and X. You don't use Z. You use spacebar and X. You have to use spacebar. Hey kid, have a good day. Wow, the dialogue is just captivating. So that's it. That's the whole thing there. Okay. Did we even have any money to? We can't even open a menu. How do we open a menu? Like, do we not have a menu? Did the dev disable the menu? I pressed every button. I pressed everything. Literal garbage. Can we go in here? Is this the school that we got kicked out of? Oh, again, ha. Hi, come back tomorrow. What are you doing here? You're out of class. Go home, boy. What are you, like the chancellor? What the hell are you wearing? What's up, Waffles? How you doing? Nah, you came at the perfect time, dude. I'm just showing everybody this trash game. This is the worst game I've ever played. It's called Adventure Field. And the dev tries to sell you potions for real world money before you even get the game running. And steals Final Fantasy assets and forces you to install forces you to use an installer that forces the game onto drive C with no option to change the installation directory. It's kind of like malware. It's not very far, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this game is malware. You shouldn't install it. There's no objective. Cars run you over and it's instant game over. Or sometimes they just run over you and nothing happens. But sometimes it's game over. It just depends. Yeah, it just depends, if you're in the middle of the car or not. The menu is also Alt F4 do it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Guys, I don't know what to say. This game is utter garbage and it's a waste of everyone's time. I feel like I'm never going to get that 30 minutes back that I spent on this game. I think the only option right now is to just uninstall it and hope that this was all a bad dream and we can wake up. I mean, should I even try to continue? There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. I can't do anything else. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch from like 5 minutes in. Or actually, I start ranting about what happens because I couldn't wait to start the live stream because I'm like, I couldn't believe that the installer forced it to my SSD, and then not on top of that, it has a launcher. You don't need a launcher for your XP game. You don't need a launcher for your terrible copyright infringement that you call a game.
Can you walk out of town?
No, you can't do anything but get hit by cars. Oh wait, if I press spacebar in the middle of the road, it says I can't go home now. Mom or Dad are going to be mad.
So you're not allowed to go home?
No. Apparently that gives you that dialogue in lots of places. Look right here. I can't go home now, Mom and Dad. It's like copy pasting the code of you can't even write original show text. And I understand because the person probably can't speak English. And I'm not trying to rag on them for not speaking English. Not everyone needs to speak English. But if you're going to write a game in English, you should probably write it proper English.
Can you get a cheeseburger and fries?
I don't know. Let's try to go into Whack-Donald's or Zach McDonald's. person standing in the chair, of course. Can I eat alone, please? None of the I's are capital, which is fine. Just grammar. Who cares, right? It's just grammar.
I love how they're standing on their chairs. It's great.
You have to wait your turn. Haha. Just kidding. I'm done within a minute, sir. All right. All of the dialogue is pointless. Hi. All right, I'm done. This game is the literal worst game I've ever played. And I find that shocking and appalling because I've played thousands of games, and this is the worst one I've ever played. If you can call this a game, look at that. I can just walk through these cars. Look at that. But every now and then, one of them will hit you and kill you. Instant game over. You don't know which one. If I stand here, let's see if a car will hit me on the sidewalk. Yep, it hits me. Yeah, I think we've seen everything that we can. This is the whole game. So the game tries to get you to buy things before you see the game, because they know if you play the game, you're never going to want to play the game again, if you can call it a game. I'm going to call it a poor excuse of a game. It is a copyright infringement with DLC pay-to-win aspects in the disguise of a game with an installer that forces you to use Drive C and also includes a launcher. I'm done. I'm
You
done.
can't even commit suicide now.
Now I just want to kill my character. Basically, this game makes me want to kill myself, is what I'm trying to say. So that's it. That's the first impression. I hope we all learned something valuable. I hope we've all learned something valuable today. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, that's all. That's it. That's all there is. That's all there is to it.
Did you talk to the little jump rope girl?
Did I talk to the jump rope girl? I will do that if that can humor you. I'm not supposed to talk to stranger. The dog bites us. Haha, my dog look happy, but don't touch him.
That's great.
I'm
not supposed to talk to stranger.
This game, man. Look at this, I'm on the ceiling. You can kind of see my head pop through the building too. I mean, that's not that big a deal, but when you compare it to the atrocities that this game has committed, clipping through a layer isn't that big of a deal. Well, here's what you do if you ever accidentally get this game installed. If somehow you get this malware installed on your system, what you do is...
Maybe you should try playing another game.
What? Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, I have to close the stream and restream.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna close this stream because I don't want to sully the next first impression with this one. So what I'm gonna do is Alt F4. This is the way you win the game. You win the game like that, and that's gonna make a black screen. So let me fix that. Let's go back to here. We'll go back to here, and what you do is you highlight Adventure Field. You press the delete button. You say yes. Don't forget to empty your recycle bin immediately before it spreads. You're going to have to open up your apps and features, type in Adventure, click on it, and click on Uninstall. And then you make sure that you uninstall this completely because you don't know what else is going to happen if you leave it on your system to propagate. So you immediately uninstall this malware. And then once you've done that, I think you may have to format your hard drive. But just wait for that. If you have any issues, it's probably because of this game. I'm going to close this stream, and then I'm going to start a new stream, but first I have to pick a game, and I have to make a thumbnail. I don't know if you guys want to see me do that. I mean, I could do that on camera so that there's less downtime. Let me see what I did. I have a flash drive. Are you done with it over there?
I am.
And I put a bunch of games. Actually, my lovely wife, T, hello T, did this.
I actually picked this game, I'm not going to lie. I picked this game specifically because the English was so bad on the screenshots, and I thought it would be fun to hear him.
You
read it.
are a wicked, wicked person.
I thought it would be funny.
I've been subject to this torture, and therefore, thus, you are all also subject to this torture. So I just picked the next game on the list. I have no idea what it is. All of these are from itch.io, though. So I cut it off of the flash drive, and I put it in a folder called live stream games on my hard drive. And then I paste it in here, and I basically run it the first time, and I get like a screen capture of the opening thing. So let's go ahead and go like this. Yeah, to think there are 2 more of these games. There are 2 more Adventure Field games. Oh, luckily I have an advanced uninstaller just to make sure that everything, this is proof that after I uninstalled it, it had about 10 things that was still on the computer.
It's awful.
So now that I've got this advanced uninstaller, it's telling me, do you want to get rid of all the links and stuff to this game? Yes, I want to get rid of everything. 7. No, 4 I think were stuck. 4, I'm still stuck with 4 of them, I suppose.
Wow.
So I will always have a little bit of this game on my computer no matter what I try to do. So be wary. Okay, I'll delete the zip file. And we'll open this up. This is a new game. I'm going to close the stream and reopen it once I get a
I
thumbnail.
hope you picked the weird one.
I
can't remember which one the weird one is.
I just hope it's a game, not a copyright infringement disguised as a game.
I think it'll be wonderful.
Hold on. What is this? Okay. Oh, this is a GMS2 game. I can tell. By the way that all of the data.win and all this stuff is right here. This is GMS2. Good. It's bound to be better. It could still be terrible, but it doesn't matter what engine you use, you can make a terrible game. I'm not ragging on RPG Maker XP. I'm ragging on this game in particular, Adventure Field. XP is great. Yeah, okay, so let me load this game, see what happens. Let me get a screenshot. Whoa, let me check this real quick. Let's bring it down just a hair. There we go. Cool. And what I'll do is I'll press the Windows key, Shift, and S, and then I will go like this. And kind of go like that. And then I go File, New, and then I select 1920 by 1080. And then I paste it in here, I delete the background layer, create a new layer, select what I want to select of that. And I'm going to free transform that. Oh wait, that's not on the new layer. I'm going to free transform this and stretch this out over here like this and go like this. Something like that. Oh, a little bit cut off at the bottom there. That'll work. Hit OK. Deselect, and then I just place a couple things of my own on it so that I brand it basically. This is a lovely piece of art made by Archaea. Thank you again so much, Archaea, for making a face graphic for me. I love it. And then I just put my logo on. Music's pretty loud, isn't it? Okay, hold up. Ugh. Bring it down just a hair. It picked up a notch. Okay. I'm gonna make these separate streams because I don't want to insult Alcaries complex. Never read this before. Alcaries complex with the last atrocity that we've seen with Adventure Story 3 or whatever the hell it was called. This is a GMS2 game, I can see that, so I'm okay with putting this little logo over here. Something like that. Now you can't see it, but I'll fix that. Let me just go here and go like this and give it a little outline or something. Maybe a little stroke. There we go. That'll work fine. And then I just save this as a this is GMS2. I give it a name. Sorry for this, guys. I just Alcaries complex. First impression. And then it's got to be a JPEG. because that's a smaller file size. You want it to be under 2 megabytes if you guys are uploading to YouTube. Okay, and then now that I have the thumbnail, I have the game loaded, I'm going to close the stream, and I'm going to start a new live stream that's completely separate from the last atrocity. So hopefully we can see a good game today. Thank you guys for coming. If you guys don't want to join in to watch this next first impression, then I understand, but whatever. I'll be right back.